The former US commander of the US Army in Europe, General Ben Hodges, has urged Western countries not to persuade Ukraine to negotiate with Russia until the last Russian soldier leaves Ukrainian soil. He stated this on Twitter. "It was a brilliant operation," Hodges said of Ukraine's offensive in the Kharkiv region. Hodges also said he does not expect an operational pause in the war in Ukraine in the coming months. "I expect Ukrainian forces to continue to put pressure on Russian forces without giving them a chance to recover," he said. "Why can't the White House say that the goal is to defeat Russia? And we shouldn't pressure Ukraine into any negotiations until the last Russian soldier comes home over that big Kerch bridge, which I expect will happen before next summer," Hodges said, commenting on a recent statement by John Kirby of the National Security Council that President Joe Biden supports a diplomatic way to end the war in Ukraine. "The AFU will be in Crimea until the middle of next year," Ben Hodges predicted. "I do hope that by the end of this year Ukrainian forces will push Russian forces back to their February 23 positions, and by the middle of next year Ukrainians will be in Crimea," Hodges said. As for the possibility of Russian use of nuclear weapons, that in his opinion, it is unlikely. The Ukrainian armed forces began disrupting Russian logistics chains in temporarily annexed Crimea back in the summer. The first claps sounded there on August 9, and since then Russian weapons and ammunition depots have exploded more than once. Another task of the defenders is the Kerch Bridge. Ukrainian authorities have already confirmed their plans to destroy it. He also noted that the mobilization announced by the Russian president shows that Vladimir Putin is desperate. The general believes that this will not yield the expected results in the near future, as it takes time to prepare the citizens recruited into the army. Moreover, Hodges doubts that the Russians will be able to mobilize 300,000 men. Except only to escape for the territory of Russia, for example to Kazakhstan, Turkey and Sakartvelo.